Guys, it's the exact same comp, isn't it, guys? It's the exact same comp as C9s, except they have boom, boom, boom. Cool, so what do we talk about this game? Let's go run 1.5, both junglers do the exact same clear. Now the way Caedrel Morgana works is that they want to push the lane in, and just something for you guys to note real quick is what G2 did was, you can barely see it, but what happened was Mickey insta-ran bot. They put this ward, which is really big, because that means that what could happen is the Caedrel Morgana could run to here, because Caedrel Morgana will never leash, sit in this bush, and then when Jhin comes, binding, chunked out, game's over. Mickey swaps the sweeper as well, so good choice. No point sitting on a ward if you've already used it. Always swap the sweeper. Why do you go Omnistone on Sion? Well, the thing is, most of the time you go Grasp on Sion, but you can't proc Grasp on Gnar. So I think that's the logic behind Omnistone. You play around your stone, right? You get Comet, you fire your E. You get fucking Aftershock, you can try and charge a Q. Gives you more playstyles. So Azir gets prio in this lane by the looks of it. I don't know, I thought Lucian actually won this lane, but Caps was sick and he said he had food poisoning, and I don't know. It felt like Caps' trading in this lane was not very good. His Qs are missing. What Lucian wants to do in this lane is Q through the minions and hit the Azir and then dash forwards afterwards. So he missed 2 Qs already. Larsen's actually winning the lane. Rogue have push in top, they have push in mid, and they have push in bot. So G2 are a bit behind for sure in early game. Caedrel Morgana can do whatever they want. They know jungle's pathing top. They're chilling. He tries to push out the wave. He TP's on it. Inspired is not synced to them very well. Larsen dies. How do you avoid this play? It's very simple. I'm sure when Rogue are watching this, they knew exactly what to do here. Either, two things happen here. Either Larsen goes right here down now, and he bases as well with Caps, and TP's back at the same time and starts smashing him again. Or, which is what he wants to do, is push out this wave, because then he can save TP. What Inspired should do is he should be mid already, and he should be queuing this wave. And as he's queuing the wave, it should die. And then there's going to be one creep that Larsen will Caps will TP on. Doesn't matter, just back off. He'll get one creep alive. They back off together. And then Larsen can TP back if Caps freezes the wave. Caps doesn't freeze the wave, Larsen can save TP. Job done. Or Inspired could also take this pathing. And if he's here, then he can stop Caps from being able to go forwards, right? Makes a lot of sense. So this is a very, very small thing which led into a bigger problem. Because Inspired right now is doing the crab. He just finished the crab. He should run up here and push this wave out to his team with Larsen. Or he just protects Larsen. Like Larsen, even this wave is fine. Doesn't matter. This wave does not matter. Larsen just needs to not die. But he dies. That's the problem. The wave doesn't matter because Larsen can just TP back and then push the wave in. Rogue need to push in this bot wave now. They need to fast push this bot wave, or they need to base. This Morgana has to base now, or fast push this wave. Has to base. Oh, she should recalling already. Oh my god, she's so late on the reset. Because G2's wave bounced and they got the bot push, it means that Mickey X can come out on the map first. And the thing is, if Mickey can come out on the map first while Morgana is standing on the tower, then the game's over because Mickey gets a turn. He doesn't have to go bot because Caitlyn Morgana is going to base. He knows Reckless is safe for the next 1 minute. Reckless is only in danger when the Caitlyn Morgana bases, runs out onto the lane, pushes it into tower. That's when Mickey needs to be back. Mickey does not need to go bot for at least a minute now. I hope you realize that. There's 1 minute of time where Mickey can do whatever the fuck he wants. Mickey could even run top right now and probably be back in time for bot. He could even run top right now and gank the Gnar and be back in time for bot. Because he's so far ahead. So instead he ganks mid. Makes sense. Azir no flash. And he probably thinks that it's very unlikely that he'll have topside vision. And then he gets this playoff. And then from there it's just open season, isn't it? Flashy. Yeah, stun. Dead. Now Larsen's out of the game. And look where Trimby is. He's 15 seconds behind, 10-15 seconds behind because Mickey based first. His impact in mid is useless. Roamne dies to a top gank. The early game is fallen apart from one mistake by Larsen to one bad base by Trimby / disrespect from Larsen to one gank top, which kind of maybe they lost track of jungle. And this is the thing. You don't even see it. This is the thing that you don't even see. So like, for example, this is a game of Snowball, right? Mickey X gets the gank off mid, and because he gets the gank off mid, knows that he needs to run back bot. Okay, he runs back bot. Keep your eyes on this. He runs back bot. Trimby runs back bot, but Mickey X is a little bit earlier. Now, what you won't see on camera here is Mickey X is going to E on hands. Look, he sweeps this, And they want to crash this wave. So watch Mickey on the minimap. Watch him. Watch the minimap. Boom. You saw that? He just flew onto him. Now he's trading with him. Kate hands him either way. Did you see that? You can see the whole fight on the minimap. Just watch their portraits. Leona will E in on your portraits. And then Caitlyn will E away. Watch. Leona E's in now. Caitlyn E's away now. You saw that? That's basically what you can see on the minimap there. So we see that Hans actually tries to freeze the wave. His support's late because he went mid later than Leona did. And then G2 can crash the wave and base again. Right? If they didn't crash the wave, they can't base. So now they base again. They come out back on the map with better items. And Mickey X runs back bot because he knows the Caitlyn Morgana's on the lane. He doesn't have time to roam. Probably just going to run with his jungle and then go back to bot because he's safe. Because they can't dive 2 men. So G2 is playing really well. You don't see it, but their tempo in bot lane is always ahead. And if they have tempo advantage over Caitlyn, it's over. See, runs the jungle into bot side. Now Caitlyn can't push the Jhin in. Jhin can catch the wave free. And now this happens. It's a horror. So that's the game falling apart. That's how the game falls apart for Rogue in the early game. You have 3 pushing lanes, yes, but you disrespect tempo advantages, you lose the game. Let's look how much tempo they have on the map. They can literally do anything. They have bot push basing first. Actually, Rogue's bot base first, but the reason they base first is because they dropped the wave. They actually lost the whole wave. Look, does the camera see it? Okay, you see the last part of the wave. They lost the wave on their base. I mean, Caitlyn has to push out, so they get some kind of move on bot. Finally, Rogue's jungle support is grouped up. I like that. They got two wards, which I think Mickey's about to sweep out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Your jungle support achieved nothing. Ooh, that was a really cool engage by Mickey. Smooth. Smooth engage by Mickey. This is the problem. Leona, Lucian, Nidalee, these champs are so broken early game. These champs are so strong early game to fight. Such good skirmish champs. Look at the CC from Mickey. He plays it so good. Larson doesn't know he's on a ward. He's ults at the same time. Get the stun. And then flash Qs to follow up. Even if Larson doesn't flash, he's dead. I don't know. Mickey X playing so good. Caps TPs. Even though Rogue thought they had a number advantage. Jokes on them, they didn't. It was even. And G2's there first. And their champs are better at fighting. And they engage first. Engaging first always helps you win. Engaging first normally gives you the advantage in team fights. The game is just over. Mid tower is dead because of the Herald. And from there the game falls apart. Basically what G2 do then, as soon as they've unlocked the early game, is they go 1-3-1. I think Sion's going bot side here because he has no TP. And because Drake's spawning. And they want to crack open this tower. That makes sense. Okay, never mind. He realizes his team's winning. Goes top side. Now the game's just out of control. You're playing Caitlyn Morgana, similar to the C9 game. You're under towers. Nar can't push in the Sion and punish him. Azir's behind the Lucian. Then you go 1-3-1, which we'll probably see if I skip a tiny bit more forwards. 1-3-1. There it is. Boom. Sion chilling on the weak side top. They can't do anything there. Lucian and Nidalee winning the bot side. And Leona's always hovering down. So, like we said, perfect game state. G2's comp would win. AIs, Galactic, like 100% AIs, computers playing the Lucian and the Nidalee in draft, they would always win. But G2 found the advantages. They win so hard. Bot lane has prio in mid. They move down. They have to give up tier 1. It's a horror. You can't play the game. Your Caitlyn Morgana cannot lane. There's mid tower down, bot tower down. Now your Lucian is your tower hitter. Now another key thing to realize in 1-3-1 is Lucian is your strong side. Sion is your weak side. This guy hits towers. So now Lucian's probably going to go top. Because this is the next objective. And he's the tower hitter. He will win against Gnar. His bot lane will lean top now instead. So look what Caps is doing. He's running top now. Even though Wunder's already there. Because he's the tower hitter. He's the tower killer. He's going to be the one taking this tower. So swap with Wunder. So Caps will take over now. Wunder bases. And now Wunder runs bot. Right? There's no point Rogue G2 leaving Wunder top. They need to snowball the game. Look. Instantly. Push him out. Jungle's top. Bot lane's pushing in mid. They're going to lean top side as well. Look. Bot lane pushes in. Where are they going to run? They're going to run top side, baby. Exactly the same play as what they just did a minute ago for bot side. They're short shifting. Short shifting top. And using your 1-3-1 effectively. Sion is weak side. Clearing waves. G2 taking all of jungle camps. Playing on 2 lanes. Mid's always push. Playing on one side all the time. All the time. Really well played. And that's how you crack open tier 1s. You have the mid push and you move to side. So now all the tier 1s are down. It means G2 can push in top, mid, and bot. What do they get for this? Well, Drake's the easiest thing. Drake is the easiest objective to get you into the late game and to get you winning from a winning early game to a winning late game. Easiest thing. So what does Lucian do? You see that? Caps cancel his recall. All these small things you can notice. Caps is probably saying now, are we contesting Drake? I can TP, I just have to base for gold. And they say like, well, probably not a good idea to 4v5. Okay, there's no point in me basing. All I'm going to do is run back top anyway. So I'll stay. Cancels the draft when they cancels his recall when they realize that the play has been changed. And starts pushing into top tier 2. Start putting pressure points, putting pressure on Rogue. If he's not pushing in top and pushing in these waves, then Rogue don't have anything to worry about. See, Odoamne has the base, run top. Now Caps can start hitting the top tier 2 and then he can base. Force Rogue to respond and then I can base. And because his team's back on the map, he may as well stay, push his top wave, and now he can base probably. Or he can move mid. Yeah, good time to base, push out the next wave and base. So now, back into the 1-3-1. They need to keep these lanes pushed in and then play for objectives. All what they can do is they can push in mid and short shift top. Hit the top tier 2. Gets harder though, because there's Rogue's pathing is very short to tier 2s. This is the thing with tier 2s. So when you short shift for tier 2s and we move up here, like this, to start getting into tier 2, the red team or blue team's track to defend is very short. All they have to do is this. This is it. This is their distance between tier 2s. Whereas their distance between tier 1s is longer. That's why it's called short shifting and long shifting. Because this is much easier than this. That's why, quick little lesson for you guys. The way you take tier 2s is a bit different to tier 1s. Instead of pushing in mid and moving top, what you do is you push in top, move mid, push in mid, move bot, and you 5-man bot. Long shift. There you go. And then if you want to play for top tower, what you do is you push in bot, move mid, your 3-man mid moves top and goes 4-man top and you catch mid wave. So you stay playing on 2 lanes. That's what long shifting is. So the way that long shifting works is I push in top if I'm caps to tier 2 and then I move mid and I catch the next mid wave and my AD carry support jungle, move bot and join Wunder to hit the bot tower, right? So what's happening here is effectively I'm keeping mid push and I'm keeping bot pushed and they're losing creep stop as well. So it means that if they put someone here to respond, then they're already 1 member down and I can move faster than them. Because now they have to go from here to here all of a sudden, and I just have to move from mid to bot. That makes sense. And if they put someone defending mid as well, then they have 1 person catching top, 1 person defending mid against Caps, who's moved from top, and there's 4v3 bot side. So that's how taking tier 2s works. Okay, this game's kind of over now. Yeah, Wunder's level 15 on Scion. I don't know how that happened. It's 23 minutes, and this Scion is level 15. They start Baron. Cool. A bit risky, I have to admit. But if executed properly, it gets them a free Baron. It's very risky though. They have to find a turn. Oh, it's very risky. Okay, well, Lilia just died. Never mind. Oh, it wasn't risky actually. Azir was dead. What am I saying? Of course, it's not risky. Makes sense. Yeah, this game's over. GG VP. Cool. GG. Hope that all made sense to you guys. G2 Misfits. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys because I remember I was casting this game. But I think that G2 could have actually lost this game. So basically what happens is they late invade, they get Mickey's flash, cool. And you're playing Caitlyn lane into Kai'Sa. Yes, you don't have the Morgana, you have the Braum, but the Braum works really well into TF, into Kai'Sa, and into Nautilus. It wins the lane. This is exactly the same as C9 versus TSM. The way you optimize C9's draft is you pick Scion Azir and deny the Azir. And the way you optimize TSM's draft is you pick Twisted Fate. And then I think both drafts are even. Anyway, this game. Really, really similar. Split the map level 1. Ekram has to farm top camps, split the map. Cool. However, I think G2 makes a very big mistake here. Right here. They're trading aggressively onto Misfits bot lane on a split map. And they have no flash on Nautilus. I think this is where experience comes into play when it comes to being on the ADC. Even though it's Kobe Van der Razork, I think they should have identified this 100%. They should have identified this for sure. So as the game progresses, you can see Lilia's doing her bot camps. Ekram cannot enter through mid. Doesn't matter. You have mid push, you have bot push, and it's a split map. So what do? Do you guys know what you do on a split map when you have bot and mid push? You fucking dive bot, or you zone them away. Need to have double TP, yes. But they stack a wave, and you can force a double TP, or you can dive. So let's see here. Razork finished this camp now. Watch this assistant ping. I saw it on the right. Look, watch it with your eyes right here. Boom, you see that assistance ping? They want to dive on this wave. It's a smart play. It's a good play. You should dive on this wave. Third wave dive on bot. Correct. You should definitely third wave dive bot. Look at the trade, man. Why the fuck is there no dive coming in here? Why is Lilia here? Can someone TP? Someone? Can we do something with this wave? They're level 1. They're level 1. Just TP on this creep. Right there. TP here. The game is over. 1 TP or 1 jungler. The game is over. The game is over. Braum dies and you 2-for-1 it. I guarantee you. You Braum dies, you 2 for 1, Kaiser loses the whole wave, and Kaiser sits on 1 creep the whole game. This guy can't help. This guy can help with a TP. So either Misfits are either baiting double TP here, or they're 3-man diving. And the game's over for G2. This is where the game should have been won. This is how you play the split map. I don't know why there's no dive going on here. They even knew on the 3rd wave they have to dive. There was even a ping on the wave here when the wave was coming in. They said in the interview as well that they were scared of the dive bot. Yeah, they should have gone for this dive. I can guarantee you Misfits could have won this game. Look at this, G2 is catching the wave for free. Look at that. This is 2 auto attacks. Now Lucian's moving down for some reason. Sure. Razork's moving back to bot side. Sure. But you've lost your stacked wave. G2 can base for free. G2 must have been like, oh shit, we just got that bot wave for free. Chilling. And now they base and they lose 1 wave. So the game's not as bad as they thought. And then the Lilia tries to contest the Raptor respawn. They should have dove bot, for sure. Now, difference between last game and this game. You have Braum. Braum can tank the tower, take more shots than Morgana, and he has more setup that's more reliable. Because you just auto-attack someone, then you tank the tower, and you get the stun for sure. Caitlyn, Morgana, Lilia diving bot level 3, a little bit more complicated. Because if you get hooked by the Nautilus, one of you's fucking dead. Yeah, I don't know. G2 got away with murder in this early game. They are 100 gold down. This game should have been lost. It's interesting how similar the games are, right? Don't you think it's interesting how similar the C9 TSM game is to this? In the caps and Mickey recaps, they were saying that they would double TP bot and back off, and TF they would get a triple kill. No, they wouldn't. A good team, they would not get a triple kill. I can tell you that for a fact. What a good team would do here on this wave is they would know what their play is on this wave. So what would happen in my eyes in this play, if you're a really good team, the Braum would start the dive, and when the TPs come in, the Braum would run away and flash out. Even if the Braum dies, and they double TP to this, Lucian pushes out bases, Sion pushes out bases, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Double TP for a kill, 2 minutes in the game, not worth it for the double TP. Not worth it, especially against Lucian and with Karma lane. And now the game's over. Now the game's pretty much over. Because the Lucian's griefing. You guys got a kill, but the Lucian starts to grief. And the game's over. But that's all I want to go over in this game. That's where I think G2 are very, very, very vulnerable in this game.